You see, before I never really cared about politics, only for me to realize that these things are very important to our lives. They are the things that affect us. So you could decide to be quiet and not care, but some fools are actually making decisions on your behalf. So it is important for us to find what the truth is and educate ourselves on it. Perhaps reach out to our local officials and make them know what we demand, what we ask for, and what we want as the people. Because we elect them to be in office to represent us. So, here we are. Over a week since the election, Donald Trump is refusing to concede. Well, whether Donald Trump concedes or not, Joe Biden will still be inaugurated as the 46th president of the United States, no doubt. However, that without him conceding really hurts democracy. It is as though the Republicans are what? Dictators. They will do away with democracy if it means they are in power. It reminds me of the old-time African dictators who don't want to leave power and feel that they are the only ones to rule and will do away with any sort of democratic process that gives people the power to elect their leaders. It is rather unfortunate that all of a sudden things have changed. The media is being blamed for projecting who the winner is. The media has always done that. The media has always projected. It was not a problem when they projected Donald Trump, but it is a problem as they projected Joe Biden as the president. Oh, did you know that Fox, who is usually very far on the right, it's now hated by the far right? Why? Because they were one of the first who called out Arizona, and yes, Joe Biden did win Arizona. And you know, it is true, we all know that Joe Biden is the legitimate winner of 2020 election. Donald Trump acts like a baby. Doesn't want to admit the fact that he lost this election. And so, in a way to feed himself with his pride as a narcissist, he wants to believe and make people feel that he actually won because there's fraud. Only because the Democrats won. Now, don't forget, the Democrats were hoping to have a blue wave. They didn't. They didn't have a blue wave where they won the Senate and actually won the House fully. No, Democrats actually had a much lesser seats in the House than they did, in the last time around. So while they still have majority in the House, the Senate is more likely to go to Republicans because they have a runoff on January 5th for 2 senators. First time in a long time, Joe Biden, a Democrat, wins Georgia. And the Republicans cannot seem to understand that nor believe that. But, inside, in their core, they do know that Joe Biden is the legitimate winner of this election. So why are we being a hypocrite? Why are the Republicans being a hypocrite? Just like Lindsey Graham promised something, set it on tape, he said roll the tape, hold me on to this, and then he changes because they have power. This is the kind of world we live in. We cannot take anyone for their words any longer. The only thing we have is our words. And if that is not bond enough, if that is not strong enough, then what have we? That is something we need to think of. At the end of the day, we as people, we need to protect our democracy. We as people, we need to protect our freedom. We as people, we need to understand that we are humans and we are Americans. And so therefore, we have to come together and support whoever the winner is.